Shalom everybody, welcome back to the channel. Shmuel, the running tour guide, together with Dr. Tovia Book. It's good to be back with you. Today we've brought you to Nahal Tze'elim, that is in between two national parks. The National Park of Ein Gedi to our north and the National Park of Masada to our south. Location, location, location. This vlog is going to give you a feel of lower Nahal Tze'elim in the direction of the Anava Spring and Namer Spring. Check it out. Let's go. Okay, folks, we've arrived into Nahal Tze'elim. We are starting out on the Black Trail, and our aim is to get you to Ein Namer, the leopard spring. It's a beautiful half-day hike. Choose a day like we have, a beautiful sunny day, and enjoy this one with us. What do you need to bring with you? A good pair of trail shoes, definitely a water pack, sun hat, sunscreen. If you have ropes with you, you can do more adventurous things. It's recommended to bring a 30-meter rope if you want to head out on a circular trail instead of heading back on the same trail. You can use your ropes to get down and finish off at the entrance campground called Tzeelim Campground. Right, the journey ahead is taking us there. Friends, let's have a look at this. We're now climbing on the Blue Trail. We've left the valley of Gei Bahak behind us, and to my left here is Gei Tze'elim, and this is the way to get to Ein Namer. So be prepared for a little bit of climbing, but the beauty helps you along. What do you say, Tovia?
Yo! That's what I say.
Welcome to the junction taking us towards Masada. There we go, you can see Aviv is standing next to Roman ruins. Really a story which is going to connect us to the period of Masada 2,000 years ago. Okay, we found some beautiful sections to run. Here are our pacemakers. How's it going, guys? Right, as we come to this corner, look at the view behind us. You'll get a full overview of the Jordan Valley and the Dead Sea. Okay, here we are in the shade of Nahal Tze'elim. Tze'el in Hebrew means shade, but it's not named after the shady cliffs. It's actually named after one of the biblical trees called the Tze'el, known as the lotus tree. It's actually part of the same family as the jujube, the Ziziphus spinochristi. So maybe we'll find you one of those trees, but in the meantime we're enjoying the shade of Nahal Tze'elim, and there are hundreds of little pools. I'm not kidding. Hundreds all along this route. Some of them are a bit stagnant, like this one. I wouldn't swim in them. And what do you see here? Yeah, this is just the formation of the rock. This is called limestone. It's very porous, so it's got these holes inside. Okay, folks. It's been 6 kilometers to get us to this point. So far, I have to tell you, what's most impressive are these magnificent boulders as you walk through these stream beds. They're just everywhere. Have a look here. You can see how some of them have come crashing down the cliffs. And this is the area of Ein Namer. We should be there any minute. Now, Namer in Hebrew is leopard. Panthera pardus. Now, question is, are there any more leopards left in this region?
No.
No. Sadly, we've lost them. I think it was back in the 90s they spotted a leopard out here in the Judean Desert. But you can imagine leopards being a real source of problems for the Bedouins with sheep and goats, and unfortunately as a result of that they were taken out. So naturally there ain't no more namers, no more leopards, but at least there's a spring. So we're excited. We're going to stop there, have a brief coffee break, and we'll give you a little bit of a feel as to the history of this region, because it ain't just rocks and beauty. There's a deep story, and that's what brings out the beauty even more. Wow. Okay, let me take a break. And let me show you here. That's what I mean. Boulders, boulders everywhere. Boys, how you doing?
That's it, that's the spring where they are.
Ah, there they are. Destination reached. Manishma, no water here. Where's the water? If I'm mine. Yasha, okay, let's see if we can get through here. Whoa! Folks, okay, I'm sure there's some people that arrive here and think, where's the water? They have to go looking for it. Trust me, it's this way. Let's go and see. Oh, okay. It's one of these hidden gems. Have a look here, guys. Living waters dripping down. What I suggest when you get to the bottom of Ein Namer, climb up a few meters and you'll get to this place. Lots of shallow pools that you can lie in, and we'll go a little bit further and try and get to the source of the spring. Bit of a slide. Easy does it. Okay boys, you ready for this? We're going to head through this funnel. If you have a flashlight, bring a flashlight. Otherwise use the light on your phone. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, yes!
Don't look, don't show the cheek.
Oh! I didn't get that. Whoa! Wow. Guys, we have found it. Oh! This is the perfect place to have a ritual bath. We won't show you explicit scenes here. Get in there, Dr. Book. Beep! Okay, there's the young fit hikers. Well done, guys. We got here 7. Let's dust this off. 7.3 kilometers to get here. Some really important advice. When you get to the bottom spring, don't stop there. Okay, you need to climb up a little bit, continue on the black trail, and it brings you here. This is one of those gems in the land of Israel. Wow, and this water is crystal clear, ice cold, and if you walk around these boulders, have a look here. You see the drips coming down, smooth rocks, and here you can enter into the deep water, and the color, wow, that teal blue. Okay, we are for sure going to spend some time here. Maybe we'll pull out the Pakal Cafe. We're going to have some Turkish coffee. Perfect place to have your lunch break and then head back on the trails. Ein Namer, the leopard spring. It's great. Okay. All in all, I have to say, it's the first time at Ein Namer, and we will be back in the sunrise. It's cold. You hear that? That's me and my donkey. Nobody else. Just the sound of the chewing donkey. There you go. Is that nice? I cannot tell you. It's a wonderful feeling to be out here with the donkey in the middle of this dry valley and have a look around me. There is nobody in sight, and The sun is slowly setting in this quiet, pristine desert. In the pretty challenging time that we're living through, here's a time to clear the mind, cleanse the thoughts, be grateful for beautiful creatures and beautiful nature. And this is the land of Israel, full of surprises. What do you say? You agree with me? Yes? It's a good boy. Okay, I think my moment of peace and quiet is coming to an end. I can hear them coming. But when you're out on your trails, I suggest you do that. Always go ahead of the group a little bit, carefully and safely, and give yourself some time to just breathe in the silence before the noise arrives. As you can hear, here they're coming. Guys.
The donkey.
Yeah.
You making the tea?
I've made the coffee, I've made the tea, but first come meet my friend.
Eeyore.
This is Eeyore. He's a nice little donkey.
Get out of my swamp, donkey!
Could have predicted he'd say that.
Yeah, donkey. No, get away from the tea though. Donkey.
What you doing here, donkey? Get out of my water, donkey! What did you put in this tea? Losing it. So this riverbed rises in the mountains of Arad, which is about 600 meters above sea level, 2,000 feet, and it makes its way down to the Dead Sea, which is of course below sea level. I'm sure you've heard this before, minus 450 meters. That's almost 1,100, 1,200 feet below sea level. But bottom line is 32 kilometers of trails from Arad all the way down to the Dead Sea, and you can experience these beautiful flash flood valleys. Let's look at that. Here's a beautiful section, smooth trails above the valley, careful, above the Nahal, and you can open up here and pick up the pace if you'd like, or you can simply hike it like these guys are. How you doing? How are we feeling? Not much left. Whoa! That was a close call. Guys, check this out. Wow, this is a beautiful example of a tzalaf, caper. Eric, come here. One sec, come check this out. Look at this. This is a perfect specimen of a caper. Have you ever been to the Kotel, to the Western Wall?
I have.
Yeah? You've noticed these?
I've not.
Okay, so next time you go, have a look. In between the crack of the stones, you'll find this tzalaf, the caper.
Oh.
A very tough pioneer plant. And here you see it all along this valley. It grows out of the cracks of the rocks here. How's that, guys? Caper bush. You can even pickle the little fruits, and you'll find it in the shuk. So it's one of those that, one of those plants that you can enjoy en route. Now we're heading deep into this valley. Let's pick up the pace. Okay, here is one of my favorite sections. Yeah, look at that color, the blue color. Anyway, here we've got to the bottom of the valley. You can see this is a wide section where water gushes down. Now, the source of water for Nahal Tze'elim comes from the mountains of Arad, which is about 600 meters above sea level, 2,000 feet. And also it comes from the area of Ma'on, which is near Hevron, in the Hevron mountains. And all the tributaries makes its way to where we are right now, and eventually heads down to the Dead Sea, called Nahal Harduf. But you have to imagine, this is a dangerous place to hike in times of flash floods in the winter, when there's rains in the mountains of Hevron and Arad. It comes gushing down here. So do not come here during flash flood season. Here you can see, okay, Gai Slaim. This is the valley of the boulders, and it's quite a beautiful section, but you have to climb up and down the boulders. Have some ropes with you, so bring a 30-meter rope and you can make your way down this way towards the parking lot at the entrance. We are going to continue on the Anava ascent, and there's a junction that takes you towards Masada, But if you want to get back to the parking lot or the overnight camping grounds at Tzeelim, you follow the black trail. So we'll see you soon. Peace out. Okay friends, check out this 360-degree panoramic beauty. Okay folks, the day is drawing to an end. Here we are now in between Ein Gedi National Park and Masada National Park. And Tovia, history around us.
Well, not just his story or her story, but
our story.
Our story, correct. So the big question is, why did 967 men, women and children find themselves on this mountain in the middle of the desert? And why did they leave their homes in Jerusalem and from all over Judea and escape to this mountain? What is the most important thing? What would you live for? What would you die for? And the answer, my friends, is this teeny little piece of bronze in my hand. In my hand I have a coin excavated on Masada by Yigal Yadin. In an ancient Hebrew, it explains exactly what they were fighting for. This coin is called a pruta. It was the lowest denomination of coin. 10 of these brought bread. And yet, when people were fleeing their homes and they thought, what can we take with us in our desperate chase to freedom and to liberty on the last outpost of an independent Judea for 1,900 years, someone thought we need to take these coins, not because they could spend them, not because there's anything to buy, but because of the message on the coin, what they were there for, what they were willing to live for and to die for. And the message on this coin still inspires us to this day, 2,000 years later. And what does it say? 2 simple words. Le'geulat Zion. For the redemption of Zion. That's what they're fighting for, to be free people in our land.
And I hope you enjoyed that taste of Nahal Tze'elim. It's a hike that's very easy to get to, a 2-hour drive from the center of the country, right in between Masada National Park and Ein Gedi National Park. And you can come and taste the beauty of the Judean Desert and also have a swim in Namer Spring, the Leopard Spring. Thank you for following. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for a year that's going to be packed with running events for Marathon Israel. We're going to be taking you to historical and archaeological sites and also give you educational tours throughout the country. And please remember, this place is waiting for you. The skies are opening up and we look forward to welcoming you all here in the Promised Land. Thank you guys. See you soon. Peace out.